Cancerians, hello, 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 hello. I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to my channel. This is your reading for September 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising and Ascending, the sign of Cancerian. And of course, if you're a cross watcher, then that is absolutely fine. Maybe you're interested in a Cancerian, which is wonderful. But I always just try to just sort of bring your attention to cross-watching. You can watch it, you might be interested in a Cancerian, but always be careful that cross-watching doesn't trip you up, okay? All right, so Sun, Moon, Rising and Ascending for Cancer. So exciting. If it's your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness, and if you're interested in spiritual regression hypnosis, there's a link down below in the description that you can check out if you want to. It takes you to my profile. For those of you that always follow me every week, thank you for coming back. Welcome back. It's so exciting to have you. So this month's reading is going to be a little bit different to how I normally do my readings. So what I'm going to do is, we all have a question, something on our heart, something on our mind that is, it's sort of bringing you to this reading, whatever it may be. I want you to focus on that question, all right? And I'm a Cancerian as well, but I've got what I wanted because I am about to make a video next. You're going to see it. It's the unboxing of this deck, which is so exciting. The Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. Just thought I'd share that with you because I'm so excited about it. Okay, so I'll ask you the question. I'm going to draw you the angel card for the answer. Then I'm going to draw you some tarot so that we can sort of look into the reason behind it. We're going to use the Good Tarot, which is created by Colette Baron-Reid, who's also a Cancerian, by the way. And then we're going to finish up with the Sacred Traveler Oracle card, just to kind of tie that all in together for you. Okay, so opening your heart, mind and soul to whatever it is that you want to have your answer to, and we're gonna have a look. Let's see. Remember, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone, and you can also, if you like, order yourself a personal reading from me. My contact details are down below. Feel more than welcome to follow me on Facebook and Instagram if you want. I like to go live on Facebook especially, and I draw cards for people. Just like to do it. Cancerians connecting. Crazy Luna babies. Let's see what we have for you for September. I love September because for me September is always about new beginnings. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. A year from now. Okay, so whatever you were asking about, the angels are saying 1 year from now. Let me see. I love my tarot. I love tarot. Let's see what I have. Okay. Very similar to the, not quite similar, but there's some similarities to the reading that I did for Pisces a couple of hours ago. All right. So overall energy for your reading is the Eight of Pentacles. Good. Finances working out. Not only finances, but those sort of, Cancerians love to dream big, so maybe that's why it says a year from now, whatever it is that you were wondering about. Lifting the card with a knife because I've already got the knife here to do the unboxing. So Cancerians love to dream big, so maybe that's why it says a year from now, because this is something got to do with finances, financial stability. Okay, this is the overall energy for your reading, so that's definitely where you're going towards. And when I normally say financial stability, first of all, when I kind of hit the nail right, kind of like on the head, my nose itches. But when I say financial stability, it's also those things in your heart that you'd like to have come true, so it doesn't just have to be money, but maybe it's a business or a home or a solid client base, or a new car, or whatever the case may be, maybe some graduation, learning to play the piano. Even though I learned to play the piano and it takes a little bit more than a year, but it's nice. Present energy for you is the Wheel of Fortune. crossed by the star. So this is a good period for you actually, because above you is Temperance. The energy that's bringing you to this is, which is very, very interesting, by the way, the Four of Wands, and in your foundations, the Seven of Cups, and then going forward, you've got the King of Wands. Okay, let's see what you can do. So the Emperor is what you can do for your strength at the moment. Message from Source is Queen of Wands. Hopes and fears, Page of Pentacles. Some of you are fearing independence even though you want it. And outcome of it, Two of Pentacles. Okay. Love this. So, I mean, this is a very typical Cancerian thing, but I feel that for many of you, really more than you generally will, you know, there's a definite focus on life, marriage, family, togetherness, partnership, next level. So even if you are in a marriage, you know, or in a committed romantic partnership, taking it to the next level. Yeah, yes, there's definitely that. And because of that, your mind started to work very differently. Maybe for a lot of you, you weren't always so into the whole family thing. You know, even though you wanted it, you were like, no, I still need to do other things first. So, but with your energy where you are at the moment, there's such a, you know, it's this is actually quite incredible. You're in the stage here with the Wheel of Fortune where you currently are, because the Wheel of Fortune with number 10 in the Major Arcana, that is what things really going amazingly to that next sort of level, you know. It just opens the doors for you. And I mean, if that is not enough, well, it's never really enough, but you know what I mean. You've got the Star, which is crossing the Wheel of Fortune. The Star is all about those plans working out and those dreams working out. The Seven of Cups in your foundation, couple of different things. So you may be doing different things that take you all to the same sort of space. You want to be careful of not burning out, though. That's a big thing there. You want to be careful of not burning out, and you want to be careful of not. Some of you are very big into doing favors, you know, like, so you're winning and you want everybody else to win with you type of thing. Or maybe, you know, you've got like an audience or a platform or whatever the case may be, and you sort of want other people, you know, you kind of maybe want to do a lot of favors here, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you want to be careful, because I feel that some of you may actually take it a little bit too far. I like where you're going with the emotions. That sort of dream that you're having, you're really beginning to light up and shine up. And it's interesting because I feel what might have brought you initially to this very sort of, you know, strong manifesting energy where you currently are, is that you wanted to sort of have that family life, you know, that togetherness, that stability, that materialistic stability. So your mind started to change, but then you went so much with that in fact that might be a little bit to the background now. But that takes you to such a space where you're basically becoming sexy. Okay, and people kind of like that because you're so good with your emotions that people's like, I like her, I like him, I want to be with them. All right, and you're very much on your own trip there. You're doing so good with the energy there, with the Temperance above you, because you're owning. I saw this so much in the Pisces reading. Maybe you want to go check that out if you want. I mean, Pisces is also a water sign, and it obviously depends on maybe you're interested in a Pisces, maybe you've got a lot of Pisces in your chart, but please again be careful, as I said before, about cross-watching. You don't want to trip yourself up with it, because you've got a good relationship going there with the energy. And you want with the Emperor there, you want to claim that, you want to own that. All right, you want to really own that. Source also confirming for you that it's all fine and well to go forward, you know, in this. I like this, that you're getting this balance when it comes to the emotions, you know. Sometimes Cancerians can be very dramatic. It's just true. But also sometimes you can really be thrown by the emotions, you know. And for me personally, something that I took a lot of value from is when I started to study astrology, and I'm starting to study astrology even more. So next year I enrolled in this amazing, incredible, very in-depth course for astrology with a friend of mine who's an amazing astrologer, because it's when you understand who you are that you're able to, you know, to work with what you have better. And there's a beautiful balance here coming about between, you know, almost like the divine male side of the emotions and the divine feminine side of the emotions, even though both, you know, emotions is usually divine feminine, but you're sort of finding the strength and the balance within that. And I feel that many of you weren't even aiming for that, but that's where you're all going, which is amazing. Quite a strong call for you to, when it comes to praising yourself, giving yourself acknowledgement, do that. Okay, do that, because it is in acknowledging, you know, don't play small. It is in acknowledging the little things that you do, because many of you are missioning forward, and forgetting to celebrate you. Like, you'll celebrate other people, but you don't want to celebrate you, okay? And it's by celebrating you that you actually go to those new heights that you'd like to go to, and that's where you go to this 8 of Pentacles energy, which I'm going to clarify for you with the Good Tarot. Okay. Let's see what we got. Messenger of Fire, which is about emotions. Okay, that relationship with the emotions, that beautiful expanding relationship there with the emotions that you have, and even, you know, for some of you, it's almost like you're starting to feel sort of newish emotions that you haven't really felt before, that might even be making you feel a little bit uncomfortable. It sort of opens new portals for you, for materialistic abundance, money. Okay? All right. Let's clarify the rest of the reading. Oh, wait, that was there. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Oh, let's put this here. Lovely. So, and I'm so glad to see that you're moving forward. You know, the energy of Cancerians is moving forward beautifully, because there was a time, especially earlier this year, that things were kind of worrying. They were a little bit troublesome. You know, it didn't look so good. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified there with the Page of Air. Don't be scared of making decisions. Don't be scared of the A's like wands. You know, when opportunities come up, there's a number of opportunities that are coming up for you. There's sort of like a big one, and then there's a couple of different ones behind it, or kind of coming with it. And I feel that a lot of you want to... it's not so much about second guessing yourself. It's more about wanting others to feel included, you know, that you don't just want to go ahead and be the one that makes all the decisions. But in the same token, I feel that people actually want you to make the decisions. Okay. The Star and the Fool. Wow, crossing the Wheel of Fortune in that Page of Air. So this speaks about new beginnings. There's a lot of new beginnings coming in for you. Beautiful new beginnings. I feel for many of you, you might look back sort of like on your life. There we go. So it said a year from now. If you look back on your life, probably like a year from now, you might not even recognize it. You'll be like, oh my goodness, was this actually my life? You know, there's beautiful, 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 beautiful leapfrog changes coming here. Energy above you, the Temperance with the 7 of Fire. So for some of you, there's not that strong sense of confidence running through. That you might still feel that, let me just let my kitty in. Hello. Crazy cat. Be careful, please. Be careful. There we go. So, sorry. So with above you here, Temperance and 7 of Air. Yeah. Some of you, you're looking to others for answers. You're looking to others for direction. It's like you don't want to sort of stand in this new sort of power just yet. It's kind of making you feel uncomfortable. And you're growing out of that. Because it's sort of like expected of you. And I want to let you know, I feel that you're going to a space where it makes people uncomfortable when you don't sort of stand, when you don't stand 100% in that energy. You know, almost like being that natural leader, because people actually want you to. And if you don't, it sort of makes everything uncomfortable for everybody, because, you know, they don't want you to sort of play that second fiddle type of vibe. They actually want you to take the lead, okay? 4 of Wands clarified by the 10 of Earth, which has got to do with money. So might have met someone, made a connection, but there's a definite romantic connection that has been made. But I don't really feel so much that it was a sense of lack. It's almost like you didn't really want to go with love just yet. If you're interested in love specifically, this is just a general reading. It's not meant to be with love, but it seems like that's where it's going. But I did a reading specifically for you this past weekend for love. So if you want to look at that, you can. But for some of you, it's sort of like, and I think I can relate to that as well, understanding where you might be coming from. Because the thing about love for Cancer is that, love can either push you forward quite beautifully, or it can really mess things up for you. And so for some of you, you needed to kind of get your career, finance, sort of that platform. You needed to get those ducks in a row. And I feel that those ducks might have been very, like you had no idea where those ducks were. They were all over the place. It was like a duck farm. And so you needed to train your ducks a little bit. And you actually getting to a space where those ducks are getting very nicely in a row now. And romance in your foundation, the Seven of Cups, strength. So the difficulty with those decisions that you have to make, you're not sure you need to go this way or that way. I feel that some of you might be in for some disappointments. And when I say disappointments, I feel like you sort of want to take all these people with you, as you move forward and all that type of stuff. And you might realize that some people are just really there for, I know it sounds kind of nasty when you say this, but they're sort of just there for the gravy train, They don't really have your best interest at heart. And you're sort of getting to see through that. And obviously that's not the case with everybody, but some of you might have that experience where it comes to feel a bit lonely and you've got difficulty trusting people. What are you doing? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. And with the King of Wands, they're going forward in the Five of Water. So this is why for love, there's still, it seems like a bit of a delay for many of you, because there's still some things that you need to release. There's still some past sort of disappointments. There's still some sort of spilled cups that are not fully resolved just yet. All right, let's clarify for you where we're going forward. Okay, sorry, the whole deck is in reverse. Sorry, some of you are rushing the process. You are getting impatient because you are rushing the process. Are you going to see now why I'm laughing? Because I've been saying you're getting impatient, and with the Emperor getting to the space where you like to be, where you need to be what you can do for yourself, it says patience. That's why I was laughing. So patience will serve you well. Queen of Wands, they clarified by the Two of Earth. So just want to let you know that you're still in the process of sort of rebalancing things. For some of you, you don't have that complete relationship, that sort of healthy flow with sort of money and abundance and those type of things just yet. So it basically means that the plan is still being formed. It's still busy becoming. Okay. It's on board. It's on board. It's just busy becoming. Obviously, you don't want to have too much at a time. Page of Pentacles there with the King of Water. Some of you are, it makes you nervous when you see the direction your life is heading in. And it's making you nervous because it's sort of that kind of thing where the spotlight's kind of there and you have to sort of step into the spotlight. And, you sort of more prefer to maybe kind of sit like behind the plant and just sort of observe things. But you're getting to that beautiful unfolding space. And I do feel that you're making peace with it though, because there's wonderful things that you can do for the world from this platform that you're actually going to. And Two of Pentacles, where you're going with the King of Air. You're in the process of, because this was also this previous card that we had here, which was the Two of Earth. Sorry, Two of Earth. Okay. You're in this wonderful process where you're busy going to a very powerful space where, and that is again why you want to have a good relationship with that decision making, because I feel that right now, and even as you go forward, your discernment is it's on point. It's really really growing. And you want to work on building that relationship, because you're basically stepping forward into a whole lot of power, okay? And I want you to open that in your heart and claim that inside your heart, okay? All right, so we're going to finish off here with an oracle card. Beautiful Cancerians, that's amazing where your life is heading. A year from now, things will look very, very different. Very different indeed. You check my beautiful thumbnails that I have here for my videos on YouTube. My best friend makes those for me. She's a social media manager and a graphic designer. Incredible. So if you need any sort of graphic design work done or social media management, you can contact her. There's a link down below. It says AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Okay, just drawing an oracle card for you. Remember, I've got a reading for you every week. So if you want, you're more than welcome to consider subscribing to my channel. And let's see what we got. And then I'm going to unbox my cards. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. There's actually another deck called the Light Workers Tarot, which my beautiful friend was looking for my birthday and couldn't find. And then I ordered the Light Workers Tarot for me first, and I ordered the Muse afterwards because it's by the same beautiful lady, Chris Ann. I love the story behind it. It's so beautiful. But then these came today. They came first. I was like, okay, that's amazing. That's fantastic. Okay, let me get your oracle so we see how everything ties in for you. Remember, if you're interested in spiritual regression hypnosis, you can check the link down below in the description. And it says, wandering path, enjoy the journey. Don't get so serious about things that you don't enjoy the journey, that you forget that everything's such a beautiful gift. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye, Cancerians.